I'm just checking out. Yes, we are. Right, so yeah, running a tiny bit late. I've just been to the post office, dropped off your mail, and here we are going back towards the shop. So if you have never seen the shop, this is where it is. This is what it looks like on the outside. Look, this is our little estate over here. So this is where it's based. If you're ever going to come in, just come in. Feel free to park anywhere here or around here. I mean, all that scaffolding and stuff will be gone soon. But yes, this is the shop, and there's my little flower garden, if you like, outside. Toilets in there. And in fact, while I'm here, let me give a quick tour of the workshop. The guys are hopefully just about ready to go upstairs. It should be setting up nicely. So we've got a little vacuum machine down there, and hoovers, table saws, sanders, all kinds of weird and wonderful little machines down here if you've never seen the workshop. So little bandsaw over here, clicker press, 2 tons of pressure come down with that, and we use cutting blades over here. All those blades will go on there and they will cut mats and bits and bobs. So there is a suitcase illusion being built at the moment. So so much stuff going on. Here you can see the flash nose dip pads being built. I'm going to finish those off over the weekend. One of Paul Martin's hoops for his hoop and glass. You probably saw the video. Some fuses there for the bullet catch. So as you can see, it's a very busy working workshop. There's something I'm working on today. Is my little spring collection. Some bricks. Eventually got another batch of bricks made up. We're just ready to start labelling them. So yeah, this is our mini laser cutter over there. So lots of stuff going on. So let's go upstairs and see if the guys are all set up and ready to go. There's our 3D printer. That's Bobo's downstairs cage. She has an upstairs and a downstairs cage. Label printer there, and my little cubby hole. There's our big laser cutter there. There's all the phantoms I've been cutting out for you guys. These are all the laser cut ones. So here we go. Up to the shop. This is the stairs on the way up. There's straight jackets there, some t-shirts. These are the lovely PropDog silks we make. You can probably hear Bobo in our cage. Bobo is... hello Bobo, she's over there. Right, so guys are just about set up. So put the camera on the stand. Let's plug in the microphone. Let's do another.
It's 4 PM on a Friday, and welcome to the Wizard PropDog Live. I'm Dean.
I'm Jace.
I'm David.
Woo! And that is Blamo over there. Right, coming up on this week's show.
There's something very familiar about this. I've got like a kind of a deja vu feeling that something has been done before. Are you sure we're the first to do this?
Yeah.
Like this?
You told us to shake things up a bit, mate, this week. So.
Okay. How you doing, Blamo?
Okay.
Hey, just out of curiosity, I wonder what Blamo is going to be live with Bobo. Let's have a look. Bobo, you want to come out? Up. There you go. So Bobo's never met Blamo, and I've got a feeling she's going to be a little bit terrified. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Bobo? You're not sure, are you? You're not sure. Do you want to go on the monitor? You go up there. There you go. Okay, so Dean, what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, coming up on this week's show, we're going to be talking about the new Crystal Cube by Ickle Pickle, Juxta Pad by...
sorry, 1 second. Blamo's just... what's up, Blamo? Oh. What are those things that dogs cough up all the time? They're
Fur balls.
Fur balls. Sponge balls. Okay. Right. So yeah, you were saying
we're going to be talking about Juxta Pad by Mark Mason.
Oh yeah, just come in. Sorry, 1 second.
Sorry, Dave.
We're going to be talking about a new PropDog release with Nick Einholm. You may have seen a little teaser trailer this week.
1 second. Have you got any more in there? Are you sure? You have got one, haven't you? 1 second, guys. Come on, cough it up. Blamo. Tell you what. You want a stick? You want a stick? You want to fetch, Blamo? You gonna fetch? Ready, Blamo? Ready? Fetch, Blamo, fetch! I'll keep him busy for a while. Right, okay, where were we? Right. Crystal Cask here, everybody. Spring flowers, spring bills, sponge balls, whatever you want. Great fun. On the website, I have no idea of the price. Just have a look.
Really cool, really cool.
Great for helping dogs cough up sponge balls. Right, okay, where were we? Right, so let's...
Sorry.
So we're talking about, you said Juxta pad, any card, what else?
Loads of different things. Venom Cube is back in stock. We've got a couple new books which are really exciting. We're excited about. We have a tip of the day from Dave, and we also are going to be talking about a brand new book test which is being released on Monday. But I think you're really going to like this one.
Another book test.
I think you're going to like it.
Another book test.
Another one.
It's by Juxta. If you know what he does in the past, you'll know that he does books.
Brilliant book test. There's animal ones, but my issue is you buy a book test, you get used to doing it. Somebody brings out a better one. New one, great. Oh, even better. Love this one. Another one comes out, even better. Another one. I mean, we've reviewed about 20 book tests since we've been open.
You can say
Loads
that.
of book tests, yeah.
You can say that with card tricks. To be honest.
They are,
It's that same.
admittedly, yeah, but it's just book test. But at least they're good book tests. And if you haven't seen it, check out a review for the Zanneman book test, the Sherlock Holmes one, because yeah, it's quite an interesting start to the video. There we go. So, but yeah, okay, what's next?
Cool. We're going to be talking about loads of different things. So, where do you want to get started?
Legs. We're going to talk about legs.
Legs.
Sorry for the legs. We've got to apologise. All these legs. I mean, Jason's
Yeah.
alright, but yeah, you don't want to see our ugly legs. But there
I
we
thought
go.
it was a confetti cannon again.
Yeah, I
I was, getting ready. I was getting ready for another Richard Sanders. Right.
We're going to be talking
Maybe
about
there is.
There better not be.
We're going to be talking this week about any card, the longly anticipated any card. We've been waiting for a few weeks for that.
Yeah, Dean has his own version made up, and he was going to bring that in the week before, and he didn't bring it. He forgot, or he left it at home, whatever reason. No, last week you were ill, and this week you forgot it again, didn't you? So we had to quickly make one up. So we've had to sit there and write it all on, just so we can, because we have promised that we will demonstrate this. So Dean is going to do that in a little while. Okay, yeah. And we'll briefly talk about a Sans Minds product, but very briefly because I've only seen the box so far. So there we go. Oh, and the trailer. Yeah, and the trailer. So as always, guys, we're here for you. So any questions you have, please do ask. If there's anything you want to see in the shop, if you want to unbox anything, us to unbox anything for you, without showing you too much, of course, we're happy to do so. Yeah, keep the questions coming in, because without the questions, we're pretty much just sitting here.
Cool, we've got questions. Let's reel them
Oh,
off.
have we? Oh, okay.
So hello to a few fans, Brian and Adrian, who were the first. We've got loads of hellos.
Every
I
week.
won't go through them all.
Hello, everyone. There you go.
Here we go. So Peter's going to come in this week. Nice to see you, Peter. Hopefully, pop in some point. Jake, can't wait for the new PropDog Savant.
Hello, Cypher. Yeah, the Savant is going to be on the website. So we're having one made at the moment, or Mel is making one, should I say. She's working from home at the moment. Mel is the expert with the sewing machine, so I give her the design and she makes it all. She's the expert behind the table and everything as well. So yeah, we should have one ready soon, and then it'll be on the website, and we can go from there. And if anyone wants anything customizing, just let us know, and we will customize the shape of the Savant for you.
Cool.
There we go. Right. Wow,
Right,
that's a big
first
deal.
thing,
Yeah.
we,
Okay.
we have a question.
Go
Did we
for
see Paul Martin's Bank Night? Yes, we've seen it.
Yeah, we've got one here somewhere. So yeah,
it was on a similar review show to one like this actually this week.
yeah, they are. Yeah, we will be stocking them. The people who copied our format for the show. So you've seen our format as we are now. The people who copied that.
Dog and all.
Yeah, the Amazing Wizard product review. They're going to be reviewing it very soon. Well worth checking out.
Oh,
the stand, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But in that case, check it out. Yeah.
Go and have a look at
Yeah.
Wizard product review.
Check
this
it out.
week.
Yeah, we will be stocking it soon. So Paul and Jamie, they're keeping it for themselves at the moment, just because they're going to make a lot more money selling it themselves. So once you bought it from them and it's all died down a bit, we'll then be stocking it for the people who find out about it later on. But it is a good routine. We kind of help develop the envelopes for it. So yeah, we have a bit of involvement with it along the way. So right, is it worth putting Bobo in a cage, or is she going to? Bobo, come here. Come here. Come here.
It is brilliant, that bank night routine.
Oh, it is.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Really good.
There we go.
Right,
as is John Archer's version as well.
yeah.
So right, you stay up there. It'd be good.
Actually, there's a quite interesting question. It says from Adam Reeves, addressed to me. Any news on the invisible? You know what I mean?
You stick it back on the monitor. put it on the monitor. There you go.
Jump up.
Up. There you
Okay.
go.
Right. So, any news on the Reader's Invisible deck? Now, Adam, you messaged me on my personal Instagram. So, best way to get in contact with me about
Don't
the
message
shop.
people on their Instagram. I mean, I got the stage where I had to stop everybody, even my friends, because loads of people who are in Magic contacting me. They're all friends of mine. I got to the stage where I was getting 20 or 30 phone calls, text messages a night, literally up until midnight. So don't contact us on our personal details, please. Stick to the phone stuff because the shop stuff, because at 5:30 we go home and we do want to switch off for Magic. I'll occasionally answer some emails on the work address late in the evenings, but please don't contact any of us on our personal details. Please respect our privacy. But anyway, go on.
Adam, the invisible deck is yours. I will get it in the post to you on Monday. I'll get I'm not here next week, but I'll get one of the team to do that for you.
Yeah, Mexican wave.
Woo. Right. I don't know what that was.
That was unrehearsed.
I don't know. Start off with one hand. And you do that.
Sorry, we'll do it again in a minute.
Okay. Mexican wave.
Right.
Yeah, I know, we're sad. Yeah,
Sans Mines.
Hello to any Mexicans out there.
Yeah.
Yes, Andy says Sans Mines. No, you'll be getting your knitting needles, tape and glue out. Very true.
Yeah, your stapler, your staple gun.
I really, really want to open this.
All right, let's open it. Can we talk about it first? So you can open it in a sec. Right, okay, so you will all know my thoughts of Sans Mines. You know, they're a great company. They produce one or two great products, but they overhype everything. Not got too much of a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is the editing on the trailers, making out that things can be done that can't be done, and cutting things out and photoshopping things out on the trailers. Just stick to the good stuff, guys. Don't bullshit people. And yeah, this really annoys me. Now, sword lace. Watch a trailer. It does look really, really good, and we're curious to see what it is. However, before you open it, they did edit the trailer again. You know, there's a little part in it where you see a close-up of it, and if you go by frame, there's one bit where they've done some obvious editing on that to hide something. I don't know what they're hiding, but we're about to sign up for the first time, and I'm hoping it's going to be good.
Before we open it, I want to go through, first of all, this is from the Workers series, so it's meant to be one that you can actually go out and gig with. Skill level required, 3 out of 5, no idea what that means. Audience management, 2 out of 5, again, not a clue. Reset time 5 seconds. Obviously that makes sense. DIY 1 time 15 minutes. So it says
15 hours.
15 minutes.
15 hours.
15 minutes. And
really?
The performance angle is 280. So I mean that makes sense, but I don't really understand the skill level of the audience management bit.
Yeah.
Can I open it?
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see what it is. Yeah. Because so that is exactly what we thought. Yeah, that's exactly what we thought on that.
Yeah, DVD.
That's a shoelace. Right.
You have a gimmick and you have a shoelace. Let's not show the gimmick.
It doesn't matter what the gimmick is. We're not going to show them, but that's it. Right, okay. So straight away, looking at that, now I'm really curious because I was expecting something else, some kind of trigger mechanism for it. That's just a standard off-the-shelf. Oh, I see, right. It's a standard off-the-shelf product. I suppose... Really?
Oh, so it's a locking.
Yeah, you pull to release. Yeah, it's just not shelf one. They put the logo on it with a sticky thing on it. Right, we'll check it all out. We may either do a standalone review of it or do it in next week's live. But and the fact they had to edit the trailer, and if you download the trailer and watch it, there's a couple of parts in it where you can see blatant photoshopping out of certain things. So yeah, how realistic it is in the trailer, I don't know. So yeah, I got a feeling it's going to be another typical Sans Mines, but we will let you know as soon as we know. But it literally came in 15 minutes ago. The DHL just dropped off a load of deliveries, including Juxta pad. It just dropped it off, but we have looked into Juxta pad for you. So there we go. Right, okay,
cool.
I'm waffling.
Right, Mark Waddington's waiting to start a gig. Watching us. Good luck with the gig, Mark.
Hello, Matij from Thailand.
Matij from Thailand. Yes, so you'll know that we work a lot with Jamie Raven, and he sources all of his products for his show here. You saw the video a few weeks ago.
We make all the curtains for the show, and yeah, so Jamie's been a close mate for years, so we build most of the things for him, and we are going to be his main sponsor for the new show.
So good luck, Jamie.
Yeah, good luck. It will be amazing. We'll be going to see it for sure. Right.
Can I have a review job, Brian Robson?
A review job?
I don't really understand that. Do you mean review? I don't really understand that.
You want a job reviewing things? Is that what you want about?
Right.
Alice book test?
Yeah, question from Andy. Saw the Alice book test video. Doesn't really tell you anything. It's a bit of a dodgy trailer. Yes, I do agree. But I thought that we'd have a little punt on this one because it's from a really good creator who's made a few good book tests in the past.
We've got it in though, haven't we?
It's literally come in about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, so we've got it. We haven't had a look at it. I said to Dean, is there any chance you can figure any of this out before we start the video? And to that, your answer was no. We're going to need to look into it and spend a bit more time doing it.
Half an hour instructions. It's literally coming at 5 to 4. But yes, the trailer is a tiny bit. I wouldn't say it's misleading. I'd just say that they've missed a lot of things.
It's a magic trailer
from the trailer.
Maybe Sans Minds was advising on the trailer.
Talking of Sans Minds, why is it that they can't just bring out loads of ring boxes? Is it because it's expensive to do? I don't
know. This is a weird one. I mean, ring boxes.
That's brilliant. That
was one of the best products they brought out. Really good product, and for some reason it's not available anymore. And why? So you're spending all this time releasing crap, and obviously selling a lot of it because you wouldn't keep releasing it. But maybe they think they're not going to sell as many ring boxes because the market's been flooded. I don't know, but we could probably sell 50 tomorrow if they come back in stock.
They're like hen's teeth, even on second-hand Magic, they go straight away.
Yeah, so if you're watching Sans Minds, re-release or make more of your ring box and stop conning people with your trailers. There you go.
Right, Adam apologises for sliding into our DMs in the shop here. So
what?
Adam apologises for messaging us personally.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's alright, Adam, I don't get any messages.
Forgive him.
Okay.
I'm not that popular.
Everyone was messaging us at one point. There we go.
So Neil says, a spectator of his yesterday snapped his turbo stick. Can we have him killed?
What?
Yeah, turbo sticks do have a little weak point between the handle and the main part. Now, we were making these. We were making replacement ones, but Richard Sanders didn't like us making them, so we had to stop making it. Now, Richard Sanders didn't come up with the idea of using a paddle with acrylic, so I don't know why he's saying that, but he just made it popular. And he's Richard Sanders, he's a big name, we can't risk pissing him off, so we had to stop making them, which is a shame because we've sold far less now because we don't make the spares, because people come in and said, you know, what happens if it breaks? And I said, well, if it breaks, you've got to buy a whole new one. Don't like the idea of that, won't buy it. Whereas before, they say, what happens if it breaks? And I say, oh, £1.50, you can have another one. Oh, great, I'll buy 2. There we go. Right, anyway.
So, first comment for someone who actually is quite observant, Rick is saying, is this the Wizard product review? So
no, it's a Wizard product review.
It's taken about 20 minutes for someone to actually comment, but thank you very much, Rick.
If you didn't tune in at the beginning, you missed Blamo. He was here. He's out fetching sticks at the moment.
Do you like my new glasses, by the way?
Yeah.
All right, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, yeah. You should wear them down a bit further there, yeah. You need to shave your head, though, I think, yeah. And we need to get you a wig.
It's too much.
A wig? Right, a question I'll answer. Will we be getting the hook by Eric Ross? I would love to stock this trick, but unfortunately it doesn't wholesale out to other dealers. So.
We've been asked probably about 200 times so far, and including the last 3 lives videos, everyone wants to buy it, but you can only get it from him, and he's out of stock at the moment anyway. So just pop down the fishing shop and just buy yourself a treble hook and some string, and just gamble on somebody pulling the right tricks. Pulling the right strings.
Really not recommended that.
Don't do that. No. Don't. That's not an official recommendation.
So our throwing hammer just arrived. Insanely good and can be easily moved using the Scorpion. Very pleased. Thank you. What's the Scorpion? Is that real?
I don't know. I'm presuming it's a levitation device of some kind.
Or a Scorpion.
Glad you like it, John. And don't worry, we haven't forgotten about Concilium. We will be finishing that whenever we figure out how to finish it properly. There we go.
Oh, Brian says, if there's one going, I'll take a hit and review one of the Sans Minds working products. I don't think you want to do that, to be honest.
Well, when we review it, we like to give it an appropriate ending if it's not very good. So you'd be taking that fun away from me, because I've got a good idea of how to finish the review on this, should it work. What's up?
So another comment from Rich saying James looks like Blamo.
Yeah, fair enough, Rich. Yeah, that is true.
Blamo is still here.
Good boy, yeah.
Is the white balance still off? It's alright today.
Hello, Jeffrey, watching from the Philippines. Jamie Nichols says, or an actual scorpion. Right, cool. Let's move on. Let's go on with some questions. So, let's go on with something. Right, Dave, can you tell us something a bit more about Nick Einhorn's secret project? Because people have been asking me about this.
Oh, yeah, okay, so...
So people have mainly been asking,
yeah,
what is it?
It's not a re-release of Spooked. It's not going to be for everybody. It is a move that a routine, what is it?
Utility device?
Yeah, kind of a utility device for something he's used in one of his routines some time ago. It was in one of his lecture notes, if you've had his lecture notes. And it's a way of just producing 4 coins under a spread of cards. So as soon as the trailer's done, in fact, Rick, if you can let us know when you think it might be done, because Rick is doing it for us. Rick Agdul is on here now. He's the one who's doing the editing for us. So as soon as we have the trailer, we can pretty much put it live, and the instructions, of course. So yeah, it won't be a mass seller for everyone. It's not going to be a groundbreaking trick that everyone's going to jump on, but it's something really nice. And if you do any coin magic and you want to find a way to get into the coins in a magical way from some cards, then this is going to be the one for you.
It's very sweet. It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's nice. Right, so do we talk about this very quickly, the hands?
Yes, we had a question, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you dealt with the question.
Yeah, a customer phoned up. I didn't catch the name, but just wanted a demo of both of your, your hand and your little bird.
Okay, well, the little bird, we sold out of them at the moment, so what I've got here is my master version. My master one has quite a bit extra on the top here for the moulding process, but it works in the same way. So the little hand, a lot of people say I stole this from Michael Amar, which is not true, because I was using mine way before Michael Amar brought his out. And have you got a coin in you or something?
Get one.
The original idea, the original one I heard from was my granddad used to have a little gun on a hand, and he would call it a tunnel rat, his little tunnel rat, and pull out a gun and say hands up. What's his name?
Bob Farmer.
Bob Farmer, thank you. Bob Farmer in America first wrote about it in the 70s. And published it somewhere, and then Michael Amar later had an agreement with Bob that he would release his version. My version was already being used then, which I later released, and a lot of hoo-ha kicked off about it. So we come up with a deal. I wasn't going to give Bob Farmer any royalties, so I didn't believe I had to, but what we did do is I said I will give £1 of every single one of these that we sell to charity, and it goes to a Hounslow toy charity. So it was a toy charity not too far away, and £1 for each set of little hands goes to them instead of Bob Farmer, and he's happy with that. And the way it will be used, it's designed to be palmed off. It fits perfectly in the palm, in the thumb palm. So that you can manipulate things and work and drink and do whatever you need, and then you can instantly get it on your hand when you need to. I've never done this sitting down actually. It's quite rather awkward sitting down. Let me just come forward. There you go, better. Right, so show your hands. You can kind of point to the coin over here, and whenever you're ready, you put it on, you load it, and then you can make a ring, a coin, whatever you want, vanish, just like so. Kind of pull it in and go. Bit of an awkward angle, and this one doesn't fit my hand. So they are adjustable as well. You heat them up a little bit with boiling water, and you can clamp that in or out to make it fit your hand. This one's a bit loose on my hand, so it doesn't fit too well, but when you get it, you can do that. You also get a little bit of foam with them now. You can put a little bit of foam around the inside if you prefer to do that, and that'll fit your hand nicely. And the little bird works in the same way, but you just give somebody the finger like this. So you come out and give somebody the finger, and then you're kind of clean after that. So that's how they work. But have a look on the website. There's a much better demonstration, clearer demonstration with one that I've already had fit to my hand, and you'll get the idea from that. So that's the difference. There we are. Next question.
Cool, let's go for it. First of all, hello, Joe Rhineflash tuning in.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
I'm a big fan of your band, Joe, so thank you.
Ken loves Blamo. I don't know if you're talking about the dog or Jason, but
Either's fine.
cheers, Ken.
Send biscuits.
Right, let's talk about something. Jason, I have a question for you. Chris Kelly is asking, is just Juxta pad a gimmick notepad or a gimmick that you can fit any pad?
Okay.
Right, hang on. So this came out, and I watched the trailer for about 5 minutes before I realised the trailer was, is it 45 minutes long? So yeah, the trailer's a bit long. But I gave this to Jason and said, Jason, here, have a look at this and tell me a bit about it. So I think we briefly mentioned it last week, but Jason's had the task of learning a bit more about it, and yeah. Tell him, Blamo.
Over to Blamo, yeah. Yeah, without giving too much away, it is a gimmicked notepad. It does look very organic. If it's on a table, you put it down to perform, you're not going to think it's gimmicked in any way, shape or form. Basically, the idea about the pad itself is that you can make what you've written down vanish or appear at will. Okay, yeah, it looks like that. It looks like a standard notepad. It's very, very good, actually, the way it's made. What I like about it, more than the pad itself, is the book test routine. Dean and I had a chat about this the other day when I was looking at it. And basically, you can do a book test, ask them to think of a word at the top of a page and the page number. You close up the book, you give them the book, and upon vanishing what you've written down on the pad, the piece of the sheet from the pad that you've written the number and the word on appears on the page of the book, which is brilliant. Now, for me, I think that's the best thing about it, is the actual loading of the pad into the book. I think that's very, very clever. And if it was me doing it, I would use one of our flash post-it pads, and I would write the name. So the word was sausage. I'd write sausage and the page 86. I'd light it. I'd vanish the pad using our flash pad, and then I'd get them to open the book to page 86, and they would see their pad stuck on the page. It's decent.
I've just come up with a new trick using that.
Go on.
Can work.
Very, very good. Mexican wave.
What are we doing there? Sorry.
I always
You
get
missed
a
the
bit
Mexican
of
wave.
yeah. So I like the effect for the book test element of it. I'm not too keen on this, but it might be for you. I would personally light the page and have it disappear in a flash like our.
But it has potential.
I think the book test bit of it's really, really clever. How the pad gets into the book is, I think, really good. Dean is not so sure, but I like it. Buy lots and prove Dean wrong, please.
I don't think it is.
Well, you don't like it.
No, I like it.
You like it. You don't like it. I'm now going to have to watch it and tell you next week whether I like it. Or
I don't
not.
like all of it. I like the specific book test bit.
I don't think you'd ever do it.
So
I do it in a kids show.
what's the basic effect? Just describe
The basic effect
because the trailer is really misleading.
right. So the basic effect they talk about on the thing is a book test.
Right.
So
Right.
you flick through the pages of the book. The spectator says stop. You hold the book open cleanly and say, look at the word in the top corner. To one spectator, so say it'd be sausage.
Okay.
You look at the number, madam, page number. Okay, it's 67. Fantastic. You shut the book.
You're not cleanly opening the book though.
It looks fine.
It looks fine, but it's not clean.
It looks clean. Your spectators wouldn't suspect anything for how you hold the book open. It's good. Then I'd write sausage and 67 on there, and what they're doing is a move where you can vanish that piece of paper from here visibly. As I say, I would use one of our post-it pads and light it and have it disappear in a flash. And then you say, what was the page number again? 67. The lady who's had the book the whole time opens it up, and the pad is stuck on page 67 with the word sausage and 67 on it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I like that bit. I'm not too bothered about the...
Is there anything else you can do with that? Because it's not a one-trick pony, is it?
There are other things. Obviously, it's up to you to come up with. I only watched up until the book test because I wanted to get a vague idea of how it works.
So it's more than just a book test.
Yeah,
it's the utility device using a post-it note. And what is the main utility for it?
It's making things appear or disappear from a pad.
There you go. So that's, in a word, in a nutshell, what it is. In a post-it note, that's what it is. There you go. Right.
That's Juxta pad.
Right, next.
Do you want to go questions or do you want to do trick?
Let's do one question, one trick.
Right, is Sans Mind's Vanity Ring Box any good? Can it really be done in a spectator's hands like it says on the trailer?
Yes, it is really good. I've got a lovely move that I've been using where... So basically you put a ring in it and you can take the ring out once it's in there without them seeing. I kind of do something to the box so that in one move, as I close the box, it's already in my hand by the time the lid is closed on the box. And you put the box out for examination and it can be examined. It's really, really good. A few of them, when you first get them, they're a little bit stiff and you open and close them, the ring doesn't quite vanish. Really easy to do. Just put your finger in it, rub it around a little bit, open up the hole, and it works brilliantly every time. It's one of the best products, if not the best product Sans Minds has ever released. And guess what? They didn't edit the trailer. Why? Because they didn't need to. There you go.
Right, two things. We're going to do a trick. First of all, we're on Peter's question. We'll come back to you, Peter, in a second. Max Gibson, Nick Einhorn. Hello, Max. About the release about Nick Einhorn. We just spoke about it. It's coming out soon. Yeah. Just hold your horses on that. You'll see all over our social media. When that's coming out. Yeah. Anyway, on for a trick. This is Any Card by Richard Sanders.
Yay! Mexican wave!
It is fantastic.
Sorry,
Bobo, flap your wing. There you go.
It is fantastic. It really is. So, I'm going to open it up to the viewers. The first person to name any playing card, as long as it's not a joker, just drop it in the comments and we'll go with that card. Not really doing a...
Bobo, name a card.
While we're waiting for the card, can you just mention briefly, Dave, about this question that someone wrote on the wall before we started? Not about Juxtapad, about is it Clear something, Paul Harris?
Deep Clear, right, yeah. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking about Deep Clear and... Oh, God, this is so annoying. When you watch the trailer, it looks like you're performing a bloody miracle.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks insane, but they're cutting out everything that happens before you reveal the name. They don't just think of a word and there it is. Don't get me wrong, it's a good trick, but they cut out like almost half of the whole performance and just show you the ending of it. So yeah, don't rush to buy it thinking that they can just name any word and then boom, the cards are there. It's not quite like that, okay? They will make up a word from letters that you offer them. So I'll probably get in trouble for telling you that. But yeah, it's such a misleading trailer. It doesn't need to be. It's a good trick on its own. They should show you the whole thing, a whole performance, but they're just showing you a fraction of the performance. And they're doing that because it looks like a bloody miracle when you see it like that. And in reality, it is a miracle, but nowhere near as clean as they are making out to be. So yeah, we'll do a standalone review of it and hopefully a full performance as soon as we got it in stock.
Cool.
There we go. Happy?
Yep, thank you.
Brilliant. Let's go on to any card. Right, so we had half a dozen cards. I'm going to go with the first card named, which is the Five of Clubs. I'm not going to do any particular presentation. That is for you to come up with. But we'll go with it. So you've named the Five of Clubs. In this pack here, I'm going to try and angle it down so you can see this.
Isn't it weird doing magic like that? It's just like the most unnatural thing for us to do magic.
I would never really sit down doing magic, to be fair. But, yep, so actually in this pack, I've turned around not just one playing card, actually 4 playing cards to 4 aces, because I thought that you may have chosen one of the aces, right? They're the most popular cards. So if I take the aces out, now I was actually confident that Andy was going to say the Five of Clubs before I began. I actually marked these cards in a special way. The Five of Clubs.
That is so clean. That is so clean. I mean, I'm looking from behind. You can't see anything. So it's 360 degrees surrounded. The angles are perfect.
It's skill level required, probably 3 out of 5. Audience management, 1 out of 5. Reset time, probably about 15 seconds. DIY, probably about half an hour.
No, it's not half an hour. We set that up in 5 minutes.
It doesn't look great. I've got OCD.
Okay, right. All right, yeah, okay. Admittedly,
you knew what you were doing.
Right.
Yes.
5 minutes if you want it to look like that. If you want to make it look really neat, because you do have to write several words on several cards, a lot of words on a lot of cards.
And the thing is, I've done it before too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it. Okay, yeah.
But it's angle 360.
But the setup,
good.
the setup is just writing. There's no glue, no staples, no scissors, no string, no bulldozers, no nothing.
I'm going to do the reset in front of them as well.
Yeah.
So you carry
but
on
that
talking.
was, I mean, it's so clean from right here. There's not a single thing I can see. You know, I'm watching Dean at the wrong angle, so you can do it.
This is the reset.
100% surrounded, but yeah. But yeah, really, really nice.
So the reset, you can get away if you were good at talking and doing something at the same time. You just put the 4 aces back in face up. That's what it looks like from your angle there. Now you're completely reset to do it again. So if you do want to see it.
Right, let's do the second. Let's do Matty Evans' one then. 7 of Spades.
7 of Spades.
Hello, Matty.
Funny you should say that. Right, 7 of Spades.
Come on. You're having a right old explore today, aren't you, Bobo?
Here we go. 7 of Spades. So we bring up 4 aces.
Jiggle.
2.
Sorry. It's not the patter.
You enjoy that, don't you, Jason?
I love Bobo, yeah.
4 aces. Bring them out, strip them out.
Let me jump.
Come up with your own little presentation here. The 7 of Spades.
Boom.
No funny moves. As soon as the aces are out of the deck, I'd put it in someone's hand and I'll turn them over in their hands. It's just a bit awkward sitting down doing it by yourself.
Coming up.
And people, I've already gigged with this and people freak out. It's amazing.
Yeah, really good. Richard Sanders, if you're watching, another fantastic release. There we go.
Brilliant.
Right, okay. Let's talk about these very quickly. So these not new. Well, this is new. We're just showing it's back in stock. It's been out for a while. So it is Mainspring by Alex Hansford. I've never read it. I've skimmed through it, but we get some rave reviews about it. Loads of people like it, as well as this other release, which is I always struggle with this. Sprezzatura. I have no idea what Sprezzatura means, but yeah, it's one of his card tricks, and it's a great book. I've got so many amazing comments about it. Really well produced, lovely colour photographs. So those are back in stock again. We got 20 of those in the system, if you want to put that over there. And Alex also sent us this, the Neat Review, issue 1, London 2019. I haven't had a look through this yet, but Darren Brown, Stephen Long, Andrew Frost. The names go on.
There's a 26-page interview with Darren Brown.
There you go. So I haven't looked at it yet, but it looks as though it's going to be really good. So check it out on the website. We do the description for it, and if you guys like it, we'll get a few more of them in. There you go. Hello, madam.
It's beautifully put together.
There you go. Go on your cage.
Really
Up.
nice.
There you go. There's money on your cage.
So
Talk about that. Talk about that.
let's go up to a couple of questions. Andy,
Okay.
Andy has said he doesn't buy a lot of magic, aged 55, because I mostly design and redesign stuff that I've had in the past. But I've bought Moneymaker, and it's a great little gimmick. Yeah, Moneymaker's a good trick, actually.
Yeah, nice.
In the envelope, really visual.
Yeah.
Worker too, if you put it into a nice routine. Right, Jason, do we have any new kids magic this week?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. Do we?
Well, what about Sneaky Snakey?
Oh, we had a Sneaky Snake. We had a Sneaky Snake wand come in, which is basically really difficult to say that. Sneaky Snake wand, which is from Mike Bent.
Dodgy, actually.
It is basically a way to hold a magic wand. If you're doing a snake can routine, similar to the snake cakes and adders I did last week, it's a good way to finish that by giving the child a wand, but you're actually giving them a painted tail of a snake, and when they grab it, it looks like a snake has appeared from nowhere. It's nice. We also had the dirty hand gag, which is a classic, where you can get the child up on stage, give them a clean white towel and say, just wipe your hands because you're not touching. You've been eating lollipops, all sticky and horrible. And then you turn the towel around and there's dirty handprints all over the towel. Funny little throwaway gags. But yeah.
I'm challenging you here and now, this time on the next review.
Which will be Thursday.
Yeah, I'm just about to go into that.
Dean, Mexican wave.
Makes up for it.
Yeah, so I'm challenging you now. So next week, find a new kids product to talk about on the show. How's that?
Okay, fine.
So go on to Murphy's, find something either new or something old that
Oh,
could be new again.
sorry, I'm being really silly. We've got Run Rabbit Run come in,
Yeah,
but we might throw an axe at it.
but that's not a very good one.
No,
It's a
we
pretty
got Run
bad
Rabbit
one.
Run, but
We'll make a much better version in the future.
I'll bring in my Run Rabbit Run.
Hop, peg leg hop.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right. So, but yes, right.
Watch your
So,
space.
next week, Dean is away on holiday all week. So it's going to be short staff again. Mila's finally back, but Dean goes away. And then when Dean comes back, I've got to go away to Magic Live. And then when I go back, are you going away?
I'm going away when Dean gets back.
Oh, you're going away when Dean gets back. And when you get back, I go away to Magic Live.
This is becoming Laurel and Hardy, yeah.
Summers are just a nightmare because everyone wants to go on holiday. I've got to go to Magic Live. So, so next week, the live video is going to be on Thursday. 4 o'clock. You'll be able to do it should be right at 4 o'clock. Yeah, so Thursday 4 o'clock next week. Don't miss it, the live one, because no one's around, and you're away Friday, aren't you?
I've got gigs Friday, so I'm not
gigs
here.
Friday,
Yeah.
so on Friday it's just me and Mila, which is going to be fun. There you go. Right. Okay. So please don't everyone come in the shop next Friday. Next.
What can you tell us about the world's most dangerous card trick?
It's dangerous.
Adrian, we get asked this a lot.
It's Craig.
Oh, sorry, Craig. That's also Adrian up there. Yeah, so we get asked this a lot, but I've done it a few times in previous live performances. So I'll do it again quickly now. I tell you what. You answer some more questions. I'll quickly damn it now, and then.
Have we got anything else to talk about, Dean?
Yeah, I mean, well, the one I really want to mention this week, which is selling like hotcakes.
Yes, hot cubes.
Selling like hotcakes, is Venom Cube by Henry Harriet.
We've been teaching Mila all sorts of very, very stereotypical English phrases. Selling like hotcakes is one for Monday. Colloquialisms, yeah.
Venom Cube's back in stock and it's selling fast. It's
Are you going to done that for us in a sec, yeah?
if you want me to.
Okay, done it in a sec, and I'll show you this. So, Mario Morris, Street Performer, come up with this. It is a great little routine. Can you see it there on the camera? Okay, just make sure the microphone isn't in the way. And the idea will be that a card will be selected from the packet. In fact, just quickly get one now. Anyone you like?
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
So hang on.
They're not all the same.
That's a Nick Einhorn deck. That won't be able to do any magic with that. Right, okay.
There was another
There's one here. There you go. Just spreading them out, I can feel something I shouldn't be feeling. There you go.
Have they been roughed?
No, they're good. Grabbing out anyone you like.
Yep.
Show the camera. Got it?
Yep.
Get back in there, anyway, like, just put it there, perfect. Now, the idea of this one will be to do a very dangerous card trick. So, I'm going to put the cards just there.
Actually, I really don't. I can't handle
You don't like this, do you? There we go. And I'm going to try to find your card from somewhere in the middle of the packet. See right in there? You can see right.
Get ready for the confetti.
Without taking my fingers off. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Jesus.
Was that your card?
It was.
Ooh, there you go.
Good.
World's most dangerous card trick. Mario, you're a genius. There you go. So that's what the demonstration looks like, and it's really easy to do. It looks really dangerous, but it's not. And the good thing about it is, as dangerous as it really does look, it's not actually that dangerous. I mean, if Bobo put her foot in it, it probably might hurt, but
I knew this was coming.
give me your finger.
No.
Give me your finger. Give me your finger.
No.
Trust me. Trust me on this. Trust me. Are you ready?
Oh,
3,
Jason, I wouldn't do that, mate.
2, 1. Are you ready?
Ah! I'm just joking.
It's not that bad. There you go. So yeah, that's the world's most dangerous card trick. It
Actually,
looks.
That doesn't hurt at all.
No, it looks really dangerous, but it's nowhere near as dangerous as it could be. I mean, if you want to make it dangerous, then by all means, weld a few nails on or a couple of razor blades on it. You know, a nice what's it call it? Cutthroat razor will look good on each side of that, and yeah, that'll make it slightly more interesting. But there we go.
That is brilliant, actually. I thought
It's
it
a
would
great
hurt
trick.
a lot more than that.
Nah, it's a great trick, and it looks so much more dangerous. I mean, when you get yourself a nice big baro, leave it out in the sun for a while so it's really brittle, and put it inside, and it'll just explode or shatter. Or some dry spaghetti or a carrot. Pre-cut a bit of a carrot and put it on, and yeah, it'll look great. There you go.
That's great.
Right, are you going to do that, or is there any more questions?
Tomorrow.
Well, there's a bit of both, really.
Okay.
Let's just demo this quickly. This would be alright.
Okay.
So, Jason.
Yep.
Take the cube for me. Have I actually showed you this before?
Me?
Yeah, I've showed you before, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen you done it 100 times in the shop.
Oh, good.
I'm mixing
Jason,
this, right?
mix the cube up, mate. I'm going to take mine, just give it a quick mix behind my back. So that you didn't know you're mixing that really well. You're mixing it too well. Can you just do it behind your back, mate, so you can't see it?
Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, it's fine.
He
'cause I
can't
don't want him
even
to
solve
solve it. He's probably going to solve it in a minute. He's probably quicker than me.
How good would that be?
Yeah, I know. That's not what you want.
Bobo will solve it.
Here you go. And once you've done, just bring it back out in front of you.
It's solved. It's not.
Thank you. You happy with that? Do you want to make another movement on the cube? Maybe
Hold
one
it.
more. Yeah,
Hold it.
I am. There you go. That was really good, mate. In fact, I think it was so good that you've actually got one of the you've got one of the sides of the cube to be a complete match. Not just one side, 2 sides of the cube, 3 sides of the cube, all 4, 5, and 6 sides of the cube are a complete.
It is brilliant.
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's great. And
It's
then,
amazing.
and then you get your final solve. Now, you recently had a look at all of his solves that he does on his video, right?
I bought this on Monday when it came back in.
So there's some really good solves on there. This isn't one of the solves that he teaches on there. This is one that I knew from learning Rubicon.
Yeah,
that's the Rubicon solve, and that's the Rubicon stack. Equally good trick, but this one here is just it's just amazing.
You saw me practicing one of the solves, didn't you? On Tuesday, literally Tuesday morning. I spent probably an hour
it's
at
like
home.
the one-handed blow solve.
Yeah, it's just there and you blow it and it solves. It is brilliant. It's really good.
Important point, which might put a lot of people off. Do you have to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube to do that?
No.
Dean, can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
No.
There you go. So don't worry, if you can't solve a Rubik's Cube, it doesn't matter. Dean can't solve one either. Yeah, he does that. So there you go. Right, Trouble.
It's great. It's really good.
What are you doing? Trash in the place on your cage.
What? Just a caveat on that. I would advise learning to solve one, but you do not need to.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. If I actually
learn to solve one, get Cube 3.
Get an app.
Get Cube 3. I learned from Cube 3, and then there's videos on YouTube of how to get faster.
The thing is, if you do this wrong and you mess up the stack, I haven't done it in a performance, thankfully. Halfway through, you can't recover.
No.
So that is the thing. If you're a magician who really has an out for everything, then you do need to learn how to solve one. But other than that, that's never going to fail.
An app will teach you how to solve it. You just hold your camera on it and it tells you what moves to do. So
I've done that Rubicon stack easily 100 times and it's never gone wrong. I've never had to think on my feet. But it's nice having the knowledge that you can if you had to.
Awesome. Right, what's next?
Right.
Any questions?
Quick question. I think
Yep.
it's more of a personal question than a shop-related question.
Okay.
If we were to see any lecture, who would it be? Adrian Tritton's asking. He would either see Etienne or David Stone.
If Copperfield was lecturing, I'll go and see that.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
That would be unbelievable.
I'll watch David Stone lecture any day of the week. Really good. Yeah.
He's like the magician's magician.
Yeah. Salvano, I would have watched his. I did watch every lecture he did, but he's unfortunately passed away now. So,
I missed him at Blackpool, but I would love to have seen Eric Chen.
That would be a good lecture.
That'd be
a really good lecture.
Because he is just like the ultimate sleight of hand expert. Like when you see his retention vanish, have you seen his retention vanish?
Yeah. That's insane. Yeah.
So that's I'd like to see.
The whole video coin is all about is retention vanish, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Okay.
Hello, David Bullets. Hope you got your silks okay.
Card.
Have we missed any questions? If you've asked a question, guys, and we haven't got back to you, chances are we haven't seen it because it's really difficult to keep on top of them all. If we haven't answered your question, just post it again for us. Copy and paste it and post it again. Right, somebody has to go back in their cage because they're being very bushy today.
Dean, get in your cage.
Look at you. Get in your cage, Dean. Go on. Bush-just bird today. Stay off the drugs, Povo.
Do we stock Jeff McBride's double jumbo card fan gimmick or something similar?
No, we don't. I don't think we can even get it.
No, I don't think it's a... I'm not sure it's a product that you can purchase. You might be able to purchase it from...
Well, I'm seeing Jeff in a few weeks at Magic Live, so I'll ask him if we can get it in. So,
that'd be cool, because they are... Have you seen them?
No.
Oh, they're amazing. Well, they are for like a card manipulation.
I'll find it. If they're available, we'll get them in.
So, any card takes a long time to make. It's great, Richard. Yeah, it does. I do agree with that. It's not straight out of the box. I would say an hour, if not a bit more.
That's
worth it. Worth it, though.
So worth it. It's a one-off, you're ever going to do.
Get your missus or girlfriend to write more for you. She's got neater handwriting than you will have, therefore you can give them to her while you go and watch the football or boxing.
Oh, Andy Ray...
With a beer.
Cricket Sunday.
With a beer.
Final. Come on, England.
Andy Ray's asked, are we demoing or dealing at Magic Live? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there, Andy. So I'm going to be there. I've only taken a few things with us, so I can't take too much, unfortunately.
So Robbie's asking if cardiographic close-up comes in different values. It does. It comes in the 3 of diamonds, 7 of hearts, 9 of hearts. 9 of diamonds.
Good knowledge.
3 of diamonds, 7 of hearts, 9 of diamonds.
Slates, do you have recommendations? The only slates we have are the Bizarre Demacia ones, which are really good, but they're out of the magnetic ones. We've got the non-magnetic ones in stock at the moment, but not the magnetic ones. They're my recommendations, but I've only ever used or seen those, so I can't say yes or no compared to other versions out there. So, there we go.
Cool. Can we recommend a close-up children's trick to pop into a close-up set? Wonder Pop.
Wonder Pop, yeah, 100% Wonder Pop, exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. Cakes and adders.
Not to an adult
poker.
Set.
No, into a close-up
adult set. So yeah, so let's say you've got a kid at the table and you want something that the adults are going to enjoy as much as the kids. But it's
right,
kids.
okay, fine.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, check out Wonder Pop. It's a terribly made gimmick, but we at PropDog make it way better. So we kind of re-engineer it and make it a lot better. So yeah, brilliant routine. Kids love it and adults are going to go wow too. So that's really good.
I'm also a big fan of depending on where you are, the pizza paddle's cool. Well.
Yeah, pizza paddle's cool. Turbo Stick's good. There's loads of things like that that work really well.
Spongeballs are good too, aren't they?
Spongeballs. My sugar routine works well.
Spongeballs are quality for anybody. I think
all
you can
ages, aren't they?
Yeah, literally anyone.
Sister Direction. No, don't do it. Okay, right. Okay.
Need to do a kids version of that.
Hello, Aunt Bola, and hello, Renee Jensen. Okay, Andy. I don't like that people buy money tricks but can't be used with our money. What's that?
So I don't like people that buy money tricks that can't be used with our money. So there's a new trick that's been coming out next week. Can't say what it's called, and I'm not going to stock it because you can only use US dollars. You can use UK. All right. This trick, every time you do the trick, you need to destroy a banknote. So if you're using $1, which is about 60p, I'd say you can do that. But no one's going to be using it and destroying a £5 note every time at their gig.
No.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we had somebody return a product the other day because they didn't like the fact that it was they had to destroy a banknote. What was it? It was
Changeling by Odin.
Changeling, yeah. So they bought Changeling and returned it because he realised he had to cut the banknote. But banknotes, when you stop using the gimmick, you can take the bit off and just glue it back, or sort of glue it back, sellotape it back, and it's still legal tender. Same as Extreme Burn, you unglue it, unpeel all the glue, and you can still use your notes. So it's not really an issue to do that. But if you've got to trash a note every time you perform it, then yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the backside.
Yeah, so that's one that's coming out next week, but I'm not going to sell it anyway. So
yeah, can Clone by JC Rodart be used with UK notes? I don't know much about Clone. We haven't got it in at the moment. When we did have it in,
you can definitely use it with paper notes, £20, £50, fine. I'm not sure about the new plastic notes though.
Right.
So
we haven't got one in, have we?
No.
That's Illusionist, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when we get a new Illusionist order in, we'll get one in, and if you drop us an email, we'll put it on a list of things to check out. So drop us an email, ask us about it. When we get a new one in, we will then try it out with the new UK banknotes and let you know. There you go.
We missed one from Peter. Also, aside from my other question regarding hold up, Daryl's ultimate ambitious card routine. Any idea of when it will be back in? Not sure yet. It's whenever whoever produces it or manufactures it gets the stock back in.
The problem is obviously Daryl's sadly passed away, so because he passed away, I don't think things are being produced quite as quickly as they were before. It's like the 53-on-1 card; they're no longer being made. It's a discontinued product now, which he was the only one doing it. So it's a shame.
Cardiograph already answered that. Etienne. So how many star bands are there in Stargazer?
Let's have a look, shall we? Do you want to go find a Stargazer?
Yeah, where are they going to be?
So we've just released our band as well.
Where's it going to be?
It should be up there in the quality space. That's it. No, down one shelf in the middle.
Above
That's
the
it. There, you
stick.
got it there. So this is Stargazer, and when you get it, you get. Well, they're different to our bands actually. Let's have a look. One, two. Oh, these are difficult to count, especially with my eyes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 10 bands, 10 star bands, 2 regular bands. So we are selling.
How many do you get?
10 star bands and 2 regular bands.
Really? Because Adrian just said it's 25. He checked on the website.
What? Nope. There's 10 in the bag. There we go.
Wait, how many are in our bags?
Oh, there's 25 in ours. If you're on about our bag, right?
bags.
So yeah, in our bags are 25. But our bands are slightly thicker than this. These are really thin bands. Our ones are slightly thicker. So do you want to get one of our bands from that bag of 1,000 behind you? It's important to let people know, because if they're used to using these bands, our bands are different. So these are rubber. I think ours are latex, possibly. I don't know, but they do feel different. So, right, I'm going to go onto the camera. So if you are going to buy the bands, these are the bands we produce. Those are the ones you get with Stargazer. That's what they look like when they are stretched out. So they both work exactly the same way. Ours are just literally thicker, that's all it is. So, and ours come back to shape a lot easier by the looks of things than the original ones do. So there we are. Where ours can be put into any angle and they immediately come back to shape, I think. Yeah, pretty much they spring into shape faster. There you go. Important to know the differences. Any more questions?
Anyone using plastic notes for extreme burn?
Um,
Not really at the moment.
They have been done. We had a customer who came in the shop who made up a really good version of it using plastic notes, and he'd made it differently to a normal extreme burn, but it worked really, really well. It looked really nice. So it is possible, but we didn't ask him how he did it because it's his version, his trick. So, but yeah, play around with it.
Max asked us if we can make an extreme burn. Drop us an email and we'll talk to you about that.
Yeah, or go see Steve Rowe. Steve Rowe at the Gimmicking. Steve Rowe makes them. I think he charges around £15 or £20 to custom make one for you. And Steve's Tyvek notes are really good. We do Tyvek lottery tickets as well, which you can use. But we might be able to make them if we're not too busy. But if we are, then yeah, we'll let you know and go see Steve Rowe.
Cool. All the questions have been answered.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all good.
What's time? Well, we've got 5 minutes before the end. Dave's tip of the day. Dave's tip of the day. Okay, right, so this is a tip from my lecture, if you've never seen it. It's for the close-up performers. Let's say you're going to booking and you've got 10 tables and you want to go around all 10 tables and you have maybe 10 minutes worth of act. Most people, in fact 99% of all people, will load 10 minutes of their act into the pockets and spend 10 minutes at each table, which is all very well, but when you go to a table, you start off, they love what you do, they're really amazed, but by the time you've done 10 minutes, so much info has gone into their heads, so much visual mind screwing has gone on in their heads that they don't really remember much more than what happened in the last couple of minutes. When they try and work back, they're like, oh, that ring thing, it was what happened there, that was good, it was in his wallet, etc. It's really difficult. So, and then you leave the table, you never see them again. So don't load your pockets up and do 10 minutes, okay? Work out how long you've got at the gig, divide that by 3, and then go around the tables 3 times or even more. So the advantages are, 1, you're only going to put maybe 3 minutes of magic in your pockets at any one time. So you're not walking around with big bulgy pockets. Also, you do a little routine. So let's say I do my ring routine at the table. I go to the table, I borrow a ring, it vanishes, goes to my car keys, vanishes again, it's in my wallet in a zip pocket. Then I'll go on to the next table and do that. Now, what happens then is when I leave the table, everything's fresh in their mind. It's not too much to absorb all in one go, because some people's brains just can't absorb the mind, excuse the language, fuck you're throwing at them. So they get a chance to absorb it. And then they're going to talk about you for the next 5 or 10 minutes after you leave that table. So by the time you come round and you're on the second load, one, you're visiting them again, it's a friendly face coming back, they've had plenty of time to talk about you, and now you're going to do the same again. And when you go away, they're going to talk about you again even longer. So by the time you've gone around 3 times, the third time you go back, you are a familiar face coming back. Oh, he's back, hello, how you doing? They've warmed to you much more, they've had time to absorb everything you're doing, and they are far, far more likely not only to remember you but to ask for your card. Because you've been back 3 times and you're a familiar face over and over again, you are basically a familiar face to them, and they're going to react so much better, and everything's absorbed that much more. So yeah, that's my tip of the day. I guarantee you'll get a lot more people asking for your details, and by the time you leave, they will think of you as much more of a friend than an entertainer, because they've seen you 3 times and you said hello, goodbye 3 times. There we are, little tip of the day for you. That works.
That's brilliant, because I don't do much close-up, but I was a demonstrator in Hamleys for a long time, doing the same thing day in, day out, and it's also good for you to keep it fresh. Like if I have 3 children's shows in a day, I'll quite often do different tricks in each show, just so it's interesting for me. I'm not just doing the same stuff again and again. So that's a really good tip.
Yeah.
Really good.
It works, yeah. You'll always notice by the 3rd time you come back, they're like, oh, he's back, hello, oh, what you got for us this time? It's really good, and they're really looking forward to it.
That's really
Such
good.
a different reaction. So yeah, tip of the day.
And if they're not welcoming you, you're not doing a good job.
Yeah, and it works. Trust me, I've done tens of thousands of gigs. There we are.
Talking of tips,
Yeah.
my recommendations have just gone on the site as well.
Ooh, check out
Taking
Jason's
a couple of
recommendations.
weeks.
So the PropDog Recommends page has different recommendations from different people, star magicians and stuff, and Jason is a new one on it.
Yeah,
So,
good
there we
stuff
are.
on
Any
there.
more questions, or are we all done now?
Andy Ray backs up your point. He said Pat Page was the master at this. 1 trick at each table, going around. Again and again.
Right, there you go.
Hi, Andy.
Yeah, well, you can't argue with that.
Love you, Andy.
Yeah,
We love
absolutely,
Andy.
yeah.
Everyone just saying thank you very much. That's
Right,
it, really.
so guys, thank you all. Next week we're back to the normal standard, back at the counter, and thanks all for watching.
It's
and,
a Tuesday at 4.
Thursday.
Thursday,
I'm not even gonna be here, so.
Thursday at 4 o'clock next week. Okay,
gotta
if you
do-
just tuned in, it's
just
next
late.
Thursday because Dean's away, Jason's away. I'm going to be doing it on my own. Me Lily's at 4 o'clock. It'll literally be just me on 4 o'clock, and that isn't going to happen. So we're going to do it on a Thursday where Jason's going to be here as well. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me it does. We've got a salute.
Either that, or you can just have me on Friday on my own at 4 o'clock. Salute.
Yeah.
Why salute?
Because they do it on.
Oh.
Just do it.
The-
On
the-
three.
the- the-
On
yeah,
three.
okay.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
We'll see you next week on
Bye-bye.
the Wizard PropDog Review.
The Wizard PropDog Review.
Jason, wrap it up.
Say goodbye, Blamo.
How do I turn it off?
Say goodbye, Blamo.
Where's the off button?
Yeah, let me stick my hand up your dog's arse.
No! It's really
Oh,
On that
is it?
note, see you guys.